Once upon a time, a young Nigerian man named Tunde fell in love with a beautiful young woman named Ife. They were inseparable, and their love seemed unbreakable. However, as their relationship progressed, Tunde became increasingly controlling. He pressurized Ife to terminate several pregnancies despite her reluctance. Each time, she complied out of fear of losing him. One fateful day, during a routine medical checkup, Ife received a devastating news. Her womb, ravaged by years of trauma, was irreparably damaged. She would never bear children of her own. This revelation shook the foundation of their fragile relationship, leaving Tunde grappling with guilt and remorse. Yet, instead of facing the consequences of his action, he chose to escape into the arms of another woman, hoping to find solace and redemption in a new beginning. But fate, it seemed, was not yet done with Tunde. Despite his attempt to start afresh, his new wife found herself unable to conceive. The echoes of their past sins reverberated through their marriage, tearing at the seams of their happiness and leaving them haunted by the spectre of infertility. As Tunde's world crumbled around him, he finally came face to face with the consequences of his actions. In the silence of his remorse, he found himself longing for the one he had wronged the most, for Ife, whose love he had squandered and whose dreams he had shattered. But some wounds run too deep to heal, and some sins too grave to be forgiven. And so, Tunde was left to wander the corridors of his regrets, haunted by the echoes of a love lost and a life forever altered by the choices he had made. Ife, on the other hand, had moved on and found happiness in her own life. Despite the pain she endured, she remained strong and resilient, refusing to let Tunde's action define her. Karma had caught up with Tunde, teaching him a valuable lesson about the consequences of his action. And Ife, she emerged from the ordeal stronger and more empowered than ever before. As the sun set over Lagos, casting a golden glow on the bustling streets, Tunde sat alone in his apartment, reflecting on his past. The walls that was once echoed with laughter now stood silent, a testament to the emptiness within him. He realized that the love he had for Ife was the purest thing he had ever known, and in his quest to control it, he has lost it forever. Ife, meanwhile, thrived in her newfound independence. She had become an advocate for women's rights, drawing from her own experience to empower others. Her voice, once stifled by fear, now rang out clear and strong, inspiring those around her. She had found purpose in her pain, and her story was a beacon of hope for many. In a twist of fate, their paths crossed again. Tunde, seeking redemption, attended one of Ife talks. He listened, captivated by her strength and the passion with which she spoke. After the event, he approached her, not to rekindle what was lost, but to apologize, to acknowledge the hurt he had caused. Ife listened, her heart heavy with memories, but she forgave him, not for his sake, but for her own sake. She knew that holding onto anger would only hinder her journey. They parted ways, Tunde with his heart full of remorse and a desire to change, and Ife with the closure she needed to continue her advocacy. The city of Lagos, ever vibrant and resilient, mirrored their stories. It was a place where pain could turn into power, where loss could lead to growth. Tunde and Ife, each in their own way, learned that love should be a partnership, not a possession, and that true strength comes from within. And so life went on in the hearts of Nigeria, with lessons learned and hope for a brighter tomorrow. If this story has touched your heart, please consider supporting us by following us or subscribing and sharing this video. Your support allows us to bring more stories of hope and healing to the world. Thank you.